Okay, so for this project, I was asked to write a letter to people who've changed my life for the better. And although this project asked for an individual, and this is a group, I couldn't think of anyone besides you guys. You guys have equally benefited my life in ways I don't think I would ever be able to explain. I've been in and out of friend groups for a few years, and I was starting to feel lost, and then I found you guys. I'm no longer lost, I'm home. Never do you fail to make my day. When I'm upset, you never let me cry. When I'm feeling down, you make me happy. Y'all never fail to put the biggest smile on my face. So to start, Mickey, I met you the first day of freshman year in third block, and I honestly don't think we've ever even said anything to each other. To me, first semester, you were as irrelevant to me as some kid in the hallway, but here we are now, probably a year and a half later, and I actually met you, and you've become one of the most important people in my whole life. We probably connected in one of the dumbest ways possible, literally staying up to 4 a.m. in somebody else's basement, watching Lazy Town remixes, and so many other weird videos. But honestly, that's something I love so much about the way I met you, and what our relationship came out to be. Because of that, I gained such a wacky and loving person. You showed me that night I can bond with anyone over anything, and that people come into your life at the randomest times again, but they can impact you so much more the second time around. Mickey, I love you so much, and I'll never be able to explain how much the night has really changed my life, or how much has really come out of it because of you.
Cry.
Dana, when we met, I had given you a poncho because we were standing out in the rain and you had forgotten a jacket and an umbrella.
Shut up!
You were a complete stranger to me that day, and I had told you that day not to worry about giving back the poncho or anything in return. But you did. You returned the favor, and you'll probably never realize it. You see, the poncho was used to keep the rain off of you and to protect you from whatever and keep going. That's exactly what you've done for me since then. You've become my poncho and for everything that has ever affected me. You automatically jump into whatever the issue is and you keep me protected and going. Honestly, it's probably too big of a repayment, but it's something I will forever be thankful for. You've really done more for me than both ponchos ever did for you. Zach, I don't know where you came from or how you managed to mean so much to me. I'm not even kidding. You came out of nowhere. You were a stranger to me, and in a matter of minutes you became one of my best friends. You were the most reliable person to ever walk into my life. There's nothing you won't do for me. When people say they would take a bullet for you, it's normally an empty saying, but you don't say it empty-hearted, not in the slightest. When everything seems to be going wrong or upsetting, you're there for me in a matter of seconds to listen and help and turn it all around. You managed to put up with me before yourself all the time. You managed to be there for me at any given moment for anything. You never fail to be there or to make my day. By doing nothing but being yourself. You've shown me that no matter what is going on, there will be someone there for you, and that being yourself is something.
You're doing great, sweetie.
Something good will always come out of it, even when you don't realize it. And finally, Melanie Rose Steph.
Oh, Lord.
I don't even know where to start with you. I'm not even kidding. You with literally a blink of an eye, you went from being some Lumberton kid I went to school with to someone who might as well be my biological sister. You've become the heart that keeps me beating. When people refer to their soulmates, it's usually just to describe a significant other. But you've probably filled that role for me, being the person you are in my life today. Because I know that every day there's no one else I can come across or that I can imagine doing the things you've done for me. You let me be myself all the time, the weird, goofy me, the emotional me, the sad me, the happy me, the man me. You don't care what piece of me it is that's portrayed around you, you just accept it. I never fear that there'll be a time when you turn and judge and get up and leave. That's a feeling that I've never experienced, but we've had our ups and downs, but nothing's ever changed with me. No matter what happens, you're always there right there besides me. You make everything so much lighter and enjoyable and meaningful, like drinking milk and sleeping on the little old brown couch, or weekends with my Nana. Mulaney, there's so many things to be said about you. I literally can't even put together all of it, because you have done so much for me in every aspect of my life. And I know that I might not be able to spell your name right, or ever express anything in the right manner to you, but I'm thankful I don't need to, because you know better than anyone else what's going on and how much you mean.
Did you spell my name right?
The first time, yes. The second time, no. On purpose.
Mm.
You guys have each individually played such an important role in my life. I had said I'm so I'm so thankful for that. But as a group, how have you guys changed me? Well, before I got trapped with a friend group of loving Vine freaks, I was a bit lost and going through hard times with friendships. But here I am now, happy, confident, and content. And I owe it all these things to you guys, my pals, my best friends. So besides everything I've said about you guys already, this is it. That's a lot of damage.
Nerd.